Hello, good day, sir. I will be doing part 2 of my assignment, which is installing a OS on a virtual machine. So I already went ahead and installed the OS and the virtual machine software. In this case, I'll be using Oracle VirtualBox. So let's begin. Open the software. I'll create a new machine. And I will name this one Server 2008. The machine folder, I can leave it as this. The type of software is Microsoft Windows. And the version is Windows 2008, 64-bit. So important I select 64-bit. So I press next. And for allocating the memory size, it will be based on how much memory your computer has. So in my case, my machine has 8 gigs of memory, and they recommend a size of 2 gigs, and I can spare that, because if I spare 2 gigs, I will have 4 gigs or 3.9 gigs exactly remaining, which I could spare. So I will stick to the recommended size. You could drop it if I want to, but I will stick to this size. And I do not have any virtual hard disk, so I'll have to create one. So I will just select the option of virtual hard disk. And now they're asking for what style would you like. I will stick to a dynamically allocated, which basically means that if I want to expand it in the future, the maximum size, I'm allowed to do that. Rather, when you select fixed size, the size is fixed, and once the size has been set, that is the size. So in this case, I'll select dynamically allocated, and asking what size I would like to start off with. My computer has 500 gigs of storage, so rather than a 32 gigs, I would probably I will stick with the recommended size, 32. I do not have much stuff stored on this computer, and I don't really store much on it, so I can stick with that size. So I'll press create, and the machine has been created. Now, the step I have to do now is, if I want to later in the future create a virtual environment, I have to allow those virtual machines to be connected. So I'll have to go into settings, and on the network I will have to click the adapter type, but it already has been selected. I will be using the desktop adapter, and I will press OK. Now I'll start the machine, and in this part we are going to load the OS onto the machine. So I am going to select the folder I have on top here, the OS image file. So I'll click on desktop, folder, and the image file, and I'll press start. I'll maximize this window.
I start shooting.
Right, so here the virtual machine is telling me it's going to capture my mouse and my keyboard. So I will just close those notifications down. So now it will just be like a basic procedure of installing an OS on a computer. Instead of it being on a physical drive, it's done on a virtual drive on a virtual machine. So I will just press next, install now. Setup is started. So in this edition, we'll be doing server-based, so I'll be selecting Enterprise. Then accept the license terms and press next. And here you will press the custom install Windows. And in this screen they're asking you which partition would you like to install your operating system on. So normally what I would do is create a partition separate to the one I'm install the OS on. That partition will usually be like a backup where I can save all my important files. So in event if the OS crashes and I have to reinstall it, I do not lose the important files that I needed. I can just select the partition that had the OS which was damaged and just install it over and reinstall it. So, but in this case it's a virtual machine and I will not be storing much files on this or any files at all. So I can just select this unallocated space here. I'll just press this and press next. And now we will just have to wait a while for the operating system to install. So I will just skip ahead when this is finished. Okay, so I came back a few hours after it finished because the process was very long. So come back to this is okay. Sorry, I thought it was something else. Right, so we're just going to begin installation. Right, and so they're asking me to change the password, so I'm going to just change it to password, so no capitals. Same thing here. Okay, so my password was not strong enough, so I will just type in strong password. And now the password changing has been changed. And we're almost there. Right, so everything has been set up. This is all the configurations for the server. And if I close this is the desktop. So that's the end of that. So I will just power off the machine now. But I'm going to have to do a few settings. I'm going to change the resolution. I'll do it off the camera, but that'll be the end of this tutorial.